The parents also fear their children a lot. I
Hmm.
would say the adults fear the children. I'll tell you such a simple, and you will laugh and you'll be surprised. My nephew, he, of course, I've talked about my nephew in the book, and he's a special child, and he has ear infection, and my sister, she took him to the ER, and one ER and another ER, and the doctor says, oh, we want to clear his ears, but it will be uncomfortable for him. She's like, what uncomfortable? He can have a seizure at any minute. Just clean
Do
his
it.
ears. Do your job. If you're afraid that I will be like uncomfortable, you tell me that this is going to happen, and I will tell you this is my child's threshold. I know my child. But what are you saying to me that you're not going to do your job because it's going to make my child uncomfortable? You see how
Hmm.
twisted it has become?
Yes.
And Allah says in the Quran that anything that exceeds its limit becomes ugly.
True.
And how we are raising our children, because it has gone like, first it was Richard, and now
Hmm.
it's like,
Hmm.
"Well,"
Worse than that. You know, this the hadith about the we will give birth to our aqa. You know,
yes, yes, yes,
that's
yes.
what's happened. That's what it means, that your children are overpowering you, even from a very young age. They don't need to be older to do that. From a very young age, we are treating them as, like, we are putting them on a pedestal they should never be on. And they're so soft and gentle and so sensitive. We cannot touch them. We cannot
But
say
they're
no
not.
to them. No, they're not. No,
They're
we have
not.
made them.
They're
We've
very
turned them into
sensitive
this.
people. I was talking to this client of mine, and she was going on and how her 4-year-old is so clingy. And he came to the phone, and she was scared to, and he was like, "Give me the phone. I want to talk. Give me the phone. I want to talk." I said, "Give him the phone." She's like, "But he will not let go of the phone." I said, "Just give him the phone." And she gave him the phone. I said, "Hello." And he said, "Hello." I said, "How are you?" He said, "I'm fine." And he said, "What's your name?" He gave his name. And I said, "Do you know how I am?" He said, "No, I don't know." I said, I'm your mom's doctor, and I'm speaking to her because she's not feeling okay. Can I speak with her?" And she's like, "Yeah, okay, fine." And then that kid gave the phone to his mother, and he went away for 1 hour.
It's that simple.
But then
Mm.
mother was not trusting the child. And she was like, "I'm surprised he did that." I said, "Because we do not know how to handle our children. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yani we have created this mess in the
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
fitrah of the system.
Yeah,
Listening to the child, holding space for the child, being kind to the child, allowing the child to express themselves is from the sunnah.
true.
And then being firm, having boundaries, giving them adab, giving them making them create their good character, that is also again from Quran and Sunnah. There's a time and space for everything, but we've just like construed everything like, I don't
Hmm. Hmm. I think we want, um, and that's what I see very commonly, that we want our children to be perfect and super obedient. This
know.
is one, these are two extremes.
Yeah, yeah,
We want this either, that's our goal, that or expectation, that our my child is going to be perfect and extremely obedient to me because I am the parent, I am the mother, I'm the source of their jannah, so they need to obey me. Or there's another extreme, that the parent becomes so serving towards the child that the child becomes God.
yeah.
Like, subhanallah. That's what I see in the schools as well. It's really hard for the school system, the administration, to discipline a child, because they lose their control, and even the teachers are afraid of disciplining a child. Administration is afraid of disciplining a child. They don't want to take any actions. You cannot, God forbid, you cannot touch this person. They have this, it's scary, you know. You're always worried about, I hope I don't do this, I don't want to do that, you know.
Yeah.
um
It
as
takes
a
our
as a teacher,
sensibility. Like
yeah.
if a person is always coming from a fearful mindset, it
Mhm,
takes away their sensibility to do anything, whether it's a child or it's an adult, to do
mhm,
anything positive, to do anything sensible, because we're stuck in
mhm.
that fear. No.
So how do we balance all these things out? And like you did talk about cognitive development and in in your parenting, how do you help your child? Yes.
Identifying cognitive distortions,
Yes.
solutions to those distortions.
Mhm.
You have to keep practicing.
Mhm.
If so it's like a chart. Like if you find that you do 5 things that are affecting any relationship, your spousal relationship or your parent-child relationship, and you figured out that these 5 things I need to change, then what are those 5 things? Okay, if I've been doing those 5 things wrongly for the past 15, 16 years, then give myself 10 years to repair. People don't think like that. People are like, I started this yesterday, I've done it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks max, I should see a change. No,
Mhm.
no, change doesn't
Journey.
come like that. People, my kids, so I was not the greatest parent, and I see the anxiety that I have, of course unintentionally, but my eldest, my firstborn, has absorbed. He does not know self-regulation, and now we
Mhm.
talk about it, but the minute he hears that my voice goes like irritated, he gets irritated. It's not even concerned with, he's just like sitting right next to me or he's across the room, and he hears
Mhm.
that I'm yelling or I'm in an irritated tone, his whole nervous system gets dysregulated and he lashes out, and I'm like, you now,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, am I
It's a
supposed to like
trigger
submit
response.
myself or am I supposed to help you at this point? And I'm thinking you did this, so lihaza, you regulate yourself and you regulate him. Come on now, it's like repair time. It is hard.